All right, this is for business prosperity only. Um, so I'm a chef, and I usually work in restaurants and catering companies and things like that. I have my own catering meal prep business that's now redirecting and refocusing on holistic wellness. So right now, for business in general, I'm coming at it from that perspective. When it comes to personal responsibility in the workplace, when it comes to employees specifically, and when it comes to changes that are made. That's what the cards are saying. I talked to God about it. So here we are. So basically, what is happening is that some restaurants are closing down because they fail to acknowledge unseen support. Um, they feel like they're alone, but they're not. And they treat everyone as if they're alone, but they're not. And that's usually either management or ownership that is acting like that. The unseen support is the people who are under them that they don't acknowledge, or the third parties that they use that they don't acknowledge. So that going to judgment, it leads to bad judgment calls. You're surrounded by self criticism that also goes into your business, and then before you know it, your business has this overwhelming sense of harshness and irritability because of the self criticism that's coming from the top. And now everyone feels like they're under judgment, and now just like these cards are facing each other, well, it's like the card, you have two people facing each other, but you also have faces that are facing away from each other as well. So there's judgment coming from all the way around. Everyone's looking at everyone. Everyone's trying to figure out who's the problem, and everyone is so focused on themselves or each other that they forget that there's a light there that is probably pointing to the solution. Um, because someone who's self critical is operating in their ego because they feel like they're alone when it comes to their business or to their management style. Um, and because of this, they pick on the innocent. Uh, the ones that have pure intentions and rooted in love, like they love what they do, or they love people. They love to do things that they love to do, and that's just natural. That comes to most people. Um, from the top down, their perspective is, meaning management, ownership, they're looking down at these innocent people. And they're basically telling them, we're ignoring you because you don't matter. What matters is you pretty much kissing our butt because we're so self critical. We just want to hear the good stuff. But in turn, if you don't give us, the praise that we deserve, we're going to treat you with harshness and punish you in a way that's underhanded in the workplace. That's not right. That's not correct. Especially when you bring other employees into it and now all of them are looking at each other like this. So now you have some leak in your foundation where you have the person who's at the top managing or at the top owning, their negativity, their negative energy is coming down. That is an energy transfer. ET, energy transmutation. Like, that's what that is. I'm going to try my best not to say it too loud. That's probably the only time I'm going to say that phrase. But, yeah, that's basically what's happening here. So these innocent people are basically coming to terms with their situation, and they've moved over here to where they're present, and they're grateful for what they have, but they're also grateful for the fact that they can leave whenever they want to. They're grateful because if there's any bit of disrespect that goes towards their personal person, like the being that they accept themselves to be, if there's anything that's going against that is inhumane or just abusive, they're going to be present in the moment, but they're going to leave because they saw the light. And now they're at peace with the situation, as you can see on her face. So it doesn't matter what your judgment does. These people down here don't care that you feel unseen and you feel alone because of your ego. They don't care about that. What they do care about is how they're getting treated because of how you're looking at yourself and involving them in your personal issues. They're holding you accountable, but it's seen as not being supportive. So unseen, not seen, unsupportive, not supported. You don't see that. It's unseen. So that's what that means. So the solution here is that you need to rearrange these cards in a different way. Don't judge the innocent. Hold yourself accountable for the present. Thank you.